Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what is going on in the NBA right now. I cannot keep track of things. Like every 2 seconds there's a new Woj tweet saying how some old head, from like 1919, bro, is joining an NBA team. Like literally, I just saw the man ISO Joe get buckets on the Boston Celtics. This man is 40 years old and's been out of the big three, man. Like winning MVPs and stuff over there. So for today's video, we are going to have some fun with this one, guys. What I'm going to be doing is I am going to be putting one player on every single NBA team back in their prime. But there's some rules to this video. I've done this type of video in the past, but what I did was I looked at the lists of every single hardship player. So if a team had a guy that was a hardship that was once a really good basketball player, I automatically put that guy in their prime just because I want to see how those guys do in today's NBA. If they didn't have one of those, or like a good qualified player, then I took a guy that was already on the team and put them in their prime. And if they didn't have a good one of those, man, I gave them bitch asses a legend, man. Okay, I give them a legend, man. So yeah, definitely gonna be a fun video. A little confusing, but I'll go through all the rosters and stuff. Hopefully that all makes sense. But yeah, before we get going on this, if you guys don't mind leaving a like and of course subscribing if you're new to the channel. Also, I'm feeling really energized right now, man. Just have myself an energy drink, okay? I don't recommend drinking those. I do drink the 0-calorie ones, but they'll probably still kill me one way or another. But yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and get going on this video. So we are starting off with the Philadelphia 76ers. From what I saw, based off the list that, I looked up, I did not see any hardship players. So what I did was I put Andre Drummond back in his prime, man, from his Detroit Pistons days. So yeah, we got him on the team as center. I put Joel Embiid at power forward, so that's gonna be a little interesting, but I think it could definitely work because Joel can actually like shoot threes and stuff. For the Milwaukee Bucks, had to go with Boogie Cousins, man. Yes, Boogie Cousins now on the team, so he's gonna be operating with Giannis in the front court. That's gonna be a very deadly team. Next up, we got the Chicago Bulls. So I was thinking of doing Vucevic because I was like, yeah, man, like all-star Vucevic from the Magic days. But they did recently just sign Ersan Ilyasova. Now, if you guys don't remember, Ilyasova, damn, I can't say his name for apparently. Used to be a pretty damn good basketball player. Like, he had some really good scoring seasons, especially like the Milwaukee Bucks. Like 2012, 13 points, 9 rebounds per game, 46% from three. So he's definitely gonna be a nice addition to this squad at the power forward position. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, didn't really have like a great choice, so I went with prime Kevin Love from the T-Wolves. Yeah, I mean, they don't really need like another big guy like that, but there wasn't really any other like great options. I guess maybe I could have done Rubio, but Rubio's already playing really good basketball. Not that Kevin Love's been playing bad, but yeah. For the Boston Celtics, man, had to go with ISO Joe. Could be playing the small forward position. I feel like he would play that in today's NBA, being 6'7". And yeah, he's going to be a great addition to this big three, man. Like Joe Johnson, I guess it's not going to show his stats because it's like a generated player or something. But yeah, man. Oh, man. Joe Johnson from the Hawk days. Damn, man. I just read a stat, too, that he is the first player to score a basket on the same team at the age of 20 and at the age of 40 because he played for the Celtics when he was 20 years old. It's crazy. For the Clippers, I went with Serge Ibaka. Once again, not like a lot of great choices. I guess maybe I could have went with like Eric Bledsoe, but Serge Ibaka I felt like is something they kind of definitely could have used on this team, so there you go. For the Grizzlies, they had no good options, so I gave you all Zach Randolph. The reason I gave you guys Zach Randolph is because I think he's having his jersey retired, or maybe he already did, but yeah, man, so yeah, a little treat for y'all Grizzly fans out there. Him with Jaren Jackson in the front court's going to be nice. Next up for the Hawks, I had to go with Lance Stevenson. Now, there is actually a theory out there that Lance Stevenson is only an all-star caliber player when he's playing for the Indiana Pacers, but we do got the Pacers version. This man was always good for, like, dare I say, like the poor man's triple-double. Like, he could get some triple-doubles and stuff like that, man. At least very close to it. For the Miami Heat, I went with Victor Oladipo. We haven't really seen him play for the Heat at all or nothing like that, but when he's good and ready to go, man, if he can return to all-star form, I don't know if he ever will again, but I really hope he does, man, because, he's such a great player for the Pacers for a long time. For the Charlotte Hornets, I went with Gordon Hayward from the Utah Jazz days, so he's actually been still pretty nice for the Charlotte Hornets, but it was really the best option. Couldn't really find anybody else where I was like, yes, let's make Ish Smith in his prime, man. So yeah, we went with Gordon Hayward. For the Utah Jazz, had to go with my man Rudy Gay. Yes, guys. Rudy Gay, if you know from the Memphis Grizzly days. That's like when I first really started watching basketball pretty heavily, man. Him with OJ Mayo, GG, man, GG. He was actually pretty good on the Raptors, too. Well, I don't know if he was good, but he definitely put up numbers. For the Sacramento Kings, they didn't really have a good option. I mean, I guess Tristan Thompson could have made him a little bit better, but y'all got Peja Stojakovic at the small forward position. I'd love to watch this guy play in today's NBA. For the Knicks, had to go with that prime Derrick Rose, man. It was way too easy. Like, I was looking, I was like, yo, Kevin Walker. But I was like, wait. They got Derrick Rose. Also, I feel really bad that Derrick Rose is going to be out for like 2 months or something like that, man. Just had ankle surgery, I believe. For the Los Angeles Lakers, you all know, man, I had to go with Isaiah Thomas. I know you guys are looking and being like, yo, Crispy, Russell Westbrook, or Melo. I've done that in videos before, man. I want to see how king of the fourth quarter Isaiah Thomas does in his prime, man. This dude was a 29.5 point per game scorer on the Boston Celtics not too long ago, man. What was it, like 2016, 2017? Going for MVP awards. The Magic y'all got prime Gary Harris. I guess I could have gave you like Shaq. I could have been nice and gave you Shaq, but Gary Harris used to be pretty good on the Denver Nuggets. This man actually literally is like the definition of just regression, man. He really is. Like, he had, like, look at that. 18 points, 13, 10, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. G League. For the Dallas Mavericks, you guys got a prime Kristaps Porzingis. Wasn't really any other great options there, but 89 overall, a little bit younger. Going to be good for this team at the center position. For the Brooklyn Nets, you guys already got Kyrie back in the video, but I also give you a prime Blake Griffin. So, yeah, this team, I'm going to guess, probably is going to win the championship, but we'll see, man. We'll see. I don't know if they got the depth or not. I guess also could have went with Paul Millsap. For the Denver Nuggets, you guys got a prime Jeff Green. You might not think that sounds like a lot, but Jeff Green back from, like, I know he was on the Seattle Supersonics originally, like when he was drafted. He had some really good seasons for the Celtics and everything. Just a good guy to have on your team, man. For the Pacers, didn't really have any great options, so I give you guys Jermaine O'Neal at the center position. Besides for the fight and everything with the brawl, the Pistons, I actually liked Jermaine O'Neal. Thought he was a really good player, man. Very old school type of power forward, playing center in this case. For the Pelicans, you get Zion on here because he's going to be healthy, but you also get B. Diddy, man. You also get B. Diddy. There you go. I guess... What's Graham? 78? I think the highest he's been is like an 81 overall. So I guess I could have done him, but it was close enough. So I give you all B. Diddy. For the Detroit Pistons, Chauncey Billups. I really want to see this Pistons team ran with this type of leader right here. That's no shot towards like a Killian Hayes or nothing like that. But man, what would I do to have Chauncey Billups in his prime on the Pistons right now, man? I would do some things. Okay, for the Toronto Raptors, I give you guys a prime Goran Dragic. He's actually like played some hits and stuff with the Raptors and everything. But yeah, I thought that was probably the best option. Maybe Pascal Siakam, because I think he was like an 89 overall one season or something. But yeah, Dragic back from like the Suns and everything. Really, really good player. So not that they particularly needed a point guard, but it'll be all right. For the Houston Rockets, had to go with John Wall. I know he's probably not going to play a game with him ever again, but he was the best option in this case, and him in his prime, he would do some amazing things, man, with this very athletic team. For the San Antonio Spurs, Manu Ginobili, one of my favorite players of all time, man, that lefty. Like, what I love about Manu is that he was so, like, out of control as a player, but always in complete control, if that makes sense. Like, I just remember times he would do things, and Greg Popovich would be like, what are you doing, Manu? And then he would pull it off and be like, oh, I got you now, man. I got you now. For the Phoenix Suns, had to go with that prime CP3. Come on now, man. Too easy. Devin Booker's only 24. That is insane. This man's got to be, like, in his mid-30s, bro. 24. That's it. For the OKC Thunder, y'all got the rain, man. Sean Kemp. Needed a big guy. There was no other good options because the team's so young and everything. T-Wolves, I gave you guys an all-star D'Angelo Russell. This is from the Brooklyn Nets season he was on. I was still very surprised the Brooklyn Nets got rid of him, but obviously they got Kyrie and KD, although they had D'Lo right now with KD and James Harden. That'd be pretty sick. But yeah, that's what you guys get. Portland Trail Blazers, not a lot of great options, so I gave you guys Sabonis. Getting Damian Lillard some help. Warriors had to go with that prime Iguodala. Now, this prime version's not from the Warriors days. This is from the 76er days, actually, where he was AI 2.0 playing with Allen Iverson. And then we got the Wizards. We got Gilbert Arenas. Hibachi, man. One of my favorite point guards of all time. So there we have it. That is going to be the roster for this video. Like I said, it was situational based off like what hardships were available and stuff like that, man. So yeah, don't get mad at me. But yeah, we are going to go ahead and simulate this NBA season. And I mean, you know, like as far as the team that I want to follow, it has to be, man, I got to see how Isaiah Thomas does on that Lakers team. So where are we at? Where are the Lakers at, man? There we go. So also we got Russell Westbrook at the 2 spot. Also, just a quick little rant. I still can't believe Russell Westbrook's an 82 overall in 2K. Like, if there was any other players putting up the numbers that Russell Westbrook, was capable of putting up, they would not be an 82 overall, man. They'd be like, probably high 80s. So, yeah, there's some love for Russell, guys. People say I'm a Westbrook hater. Definitely not, man. I'm a Westbrook realist. But let's go ahead, simulate this NBA season, and see how these prime players can do. Okay, guys, we are at the end of the NBA season, and the Lakers, with the prime Isaiah Thomas, man, 6 in the Western Conference. But at the same time, every single team got better, so, you know, it makes sense that they would kind of roughly stay the same, you would think, unless, I mean, some players obviously got better than others. But we got CP3, man, in his prime as MVP. No complaints there. 26-4, 15 assists per game. What? With 3 steals? And 42% from 3, man. Yo, CP3 be like that, too. We got Cade. This rookie of the freaking year. Let's go. Okay, we got Manu Ginobili, 6, man. Obviously. Giannis, defensive player. Tyrese Maxey, most improved. And Mike Bud is coach of the year. Chad Cheeks. Sorry, if your last name's Cheeks, I apologize. Or if your first name's Chad, I do apologize. So we got CP3, Hibachi, K-Love, Joel Embiid, and Jokic. We got All-NBA second, looking like this. Nothing crazy there. And Chauncey Billups, man. And we got the Rain Man up there. Okay, man, I'm liking this video. All right, we also got Drummond as All-NBA third. Wow, was not really expecting that, man. This 76ers team might have been pretty damn sick. So let's go to the standings real quick here so we can kind of get a better picture of everything, what it's looking like. So NBA standings, Suns, obviously the Pelicans. The Pelicans always dominate this game. Warriors, Blazers, what's the bonus? Okay, Jazz, Lakers, and playing we got Grizzlies, Clippers, T-Wolves, and the Kings with Peja. Okay, and then OKC, Denver, with the healthy Jamal Murray, by the way, man, just played really bad. Wow, Dallas Mavericks, also really bad for whatever reason. Eastern Conference, we've got Bucks, Heat. Yo, who did I put on the Bucks again? Oh, Boogie Cousins, that's right. Bucks, Heat, Pacers, Wizards, 76ers, Cavaliers, playing Celtics with ISO Joe, Brooklyn. That is just baffling, man. The Nets in the play-in tournament? Bulls just keep on getting disrespected right over the damn Hawks. I mean, I guess, like, yeah, like, some teams have to not make it, but, wow. Okay, this actually really had a crazy effect on everything. So, real quick here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the standings, or I'm sorry, the player stats, if you guys want to see, you know, how your favorite player did. 22 and 6. We got, where's Gary Harris? 13 points. Look at the man go, guys. But yeah, we've obviously, like, been through all the rosters and stuff, so this is just, if you want to pause and see how the guy on your favorite team did and everything. Chauncey at, ooh. I really loved that right there, man. I really did. I love Chauncey, man. I don't know why. Just something about him. He's just like, it's like that control factor. I don't know, man. He's just always in control. So, yes, we've got Sabonis at 17 and 12. Good for him. Iguodala at 16. Hibachi at 31 and 10, man. These guys have been going off. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 18 points, 15 rebounds. Drummond used to have like that, man. Pretty good passer, too, on the Pistons. Boogie at 17-9 and 3. How did Ilyasova do? Where's he at? 10 points, 5 rebounds. I like to see it, man. I like to see it. Whew, these numbers are insane. They really are. Oh, ISO Joe. 11 points? 11 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. I don't know what's up with that. Bro, there is no way that a prime Joe Johnson's getting outscored by Al Jefferson at the age of 50. Ain't no way, man. Ain't no way. How's Splurgy Baca do? 12, okay. Zebo at 18 and 11. Nice to see. Nice to see. Lance Stevenson 11, 6 and 8. That's actually the type of stats he would put up, so that's pretty realistic. Debo at 20. Okay. Gordon Hayward leading scorer. Rudy Gay at 20.6 rebounds. Love to see it. Page at 23. I'm going to see that 3-point shot, too, man. Shot 10 threes at 43%. I like how that's all updated with the tendencies and everything. D Rose at 23 and 8. Isaiah Thomas. Okay, we're back to Isaiah Thomas. So there we go. That's that. Let's simulate these playoffs, man. Let's see who wins it all. So simulate the play-in tournament. Kings gone. Knicks gone. Clippers gone. Celtics gone with ISO Joe. Man, I was hoping they could win it all. All right, let's see who wins. If it's the Pelicans, I'm going to throw up. Pacers gone. Lakers gone. 76ers gone. Portland gone. Raptors gone. Grizzlies gone. Suns gone. Wow. Interesting, man. Okay. Simulate round. Let's do it. T-Wolves gone. Heat gone. Pelicans gone. And Wizards gone. I got nothing against the Pelicans, by the way, man. So we got Warriors, Jazz with Rudy Gay, Milwaukee with Boogie, and Cleveland. I'd be happy to see any of these teams win it, man. To be honest, any one of these teams can win it. So we got the Jazz gone and the Cavaliers gone. So we got Iguodala on the Warriors in his prime, which makes sense because he wasn't even in his prime when he won the Finals MVP. And that Warriors team still keep on clicking, man. And then Boogie Cousins with Giannis. Yeah, I mean, his prime. Hell yeah, man. Simulate round. See how this goes. And there we have, man. We got the Milwaukee Bucks win the NBA championship with Drew Holiday. His Finals, you know what? Not mad about it, man. Good for you, Drew Holiday, getting that Finals MVP award. You deserve it, man. He really deserves it. Boogie Cousins, what do you do in the playoffs? Very nice, man. So there we have it. Oh, wow, 164 to 151. What an NBA that would be to watch, man. But hopefully you guys all enjoyed this video. I love doing these type of simulations. I hope you guys are still enjoying them. But that's all we got. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace out, my friends.